mechanics start with this alignment. And you've heard this, nose, or your ear to your shoulder, to your hip, to your heel. To your heel. And the reason for that is that when you're working and moving with your horse, when your leg's too far out in front of you, you're closing this lever, okay? This lever that gets to follow and move with your horse gets closed the more your knee and your feet are in front of you. So classically, a Western saddle the fenders are set on a little bit forward, and you kind of end up in what they call that chair seat. But you want to be in a position on your horse where if your horse disappeared from underneath you, that if they disappeared, you would land on your feet. So if you have your knees and your lower leg too far in front of you, and when your horse disappears, you're following your butt, right? So right here, and just keeping your foot just like that. And what I want you to do is kind of roll your shoulders back. Just go ahead and drop the reins. Don't worry about him going anywhere. Take your other foot out of the stirrup. Do the same thing. And then when you roll your shoulders back, I want you to just kind of drop your hand and point where it drops. And I want you to look down and see if your heel's there. Okay. Yeah. Very good. So then, when you're like that, now you're gonna, it allows this part of your body to follow. You want to separate when you're riding this part of your movement from this part of your movement. This is really good right here, this kind of neutral leg set. When you want your contact with your horse, it doesn't matter what kind of saddle. You want your contact with your horse, unless you're jumping, to be right here on this inner thigh and this leg right here. So all of this means something to him. So the thing that you have the most contact with, if you just ride with your hands in the reins, you get a limited amount of input to your horse. Your weight, where it is, how it sits over the body, how it sits on your seat bones, and where it's at is really what's important about riding, because he gets far more input from your body and your legs than he does from your hands, really. So this horse knows I'm going to slow, I'm going to move off, I'm not going to go anywhere, just use the word well, based on more of what your body is doing. And so if you lose your balance, he says, whoop, can't carry you very well. There, okay? So this is kind of step one. This probably feels really long to you, but it's a really good place to start.